everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I have some good stuff to show you this week, and I was thinking I've got one package coming today. Of course, that always happens to me. I think it's because I end up, ordering stuff on Wednesday. I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday. Usually I always have packages come on Wednesday and Friday. It must be that I do my shopping on the weekend and Wednesday or something. But anyway, so if I don't have that package come by the end of this video, I will just do another one tomorrow. But I did get some good stuff this week, and I was thinking a lot of my stuff came from the drugstore or Ulta, the drugstore side of Ulta. And one of them I'm wearing today, and it's the first time I have ever tried this. And I saw it on several favorites videos, and it is the Flower Beauty Foundation, the Light Illusion, and it's a luminous makeup nude skin feel. I have it on today, and I can see I didn't really powder that much. Let me go powder a little bit and see if it looks a little bit better. I see you. Okay, see if that's a little bit better. It looked a little bit shiny to me. And my hair today, I could have probably straightened it or curled it and made it look a little bit better, but I wanted to show you again. I used my the Conair, the roller, what am I trying to say? It's the hair dryer with the brush on the end that I showed you last weekend. I'm hoping Ulta is supposed to get the Revlon one in today, and I'm going to compare the two, but I love that thing. And like, I did it last night, and so it's not perfectly straight. You can tell where I slept on it and it got kinked up a little bit, but to me, for as easy as it is, and the little amount of the heat isn't, I mean, it gets hot, but it's not like burn you hot. And I just feel like it's such a good product. My one critique or criticism of the actual Conair thing is the cord is real short. So when I'm going to do like this side of my head, it's like I have to, it's just, the cord could be a little bit longer. Anyway, okay, so going back to the Flower Foundation, I've got a mirror here, so I'm kind of looking at it because today is the first time I've worn it. I just bought it yesterday. I put it on with my hands because it was kind of thick, and I wanted to just, kind of feel it and see what kind of coverage, and I really liked it. Now, with it saying Light Illusion, I was thinking light, but it means like light, like looking luminous, I believe. And so we will see how it goes. I can't tell you about how it wears or anything, but it's very pretty. This color that I got is more of my tan color. It's actually called Classic Tan, but it was such a pretty shade. When I saw it, I thought, well, I'll just work the concealer with this. Like, if I do a light color, then I have to kind of work the bronzer a little bit more. But if I do a darker color, I have to work the concealer a little bit more. So that's what I did. But so far, I really like it. It's definitely worth the money. It really is creamy and smooth when you put it on. Okay, another drugstore type product I got is something that I have used forever. And my favorite one is the color Radiant. So when you see me put in the description, Maybelline Dream Lumi Radiant. Radiant is the color. But I have noticed that Radiant is not available everywhere. And I don't know if they're phasing it out. It's kind of got like a pink tone to it. So it's kind of like, the closest thing would be Radiant Rose from MAC. So I love it so much, I decided to grab this one, which is just the light. And that is what I have on today. Yeah, 20 light. I have this on today for my concealer. So I have it under my eyes. I started out with a makeup look in mind, and it was Dorit Kemsley. It was kind of like this look right here. And by the time I put my lashes on and everything, it kind of morphed into a Kim Kardashian, more of a Kim Kardashian look. But that's fine because I love both of their makeup. But so I was doing more of that, kind of more of a highlighted look. And I did more of like this around my face and along my jawline. And so this is such a good product. It kind of goes along with the Maybelline Age Rewind with the sponge. That is probably not as creamy as this one. I think that one's just a little bit more of a drier formula, but this is awesome. It's one of my tried and true, years and years drugstore favorites. Okay, another favorite of the week. And as soon as I tried this, I sent Tammy a picture, and she said that she already had them, but it's these brushes from Real Techniques. I wasn't gonna get them, and Brooke showed them to me. Okay, I've had the itchiest nose. My allergies are in full force right now. So if my nose is red or flaky, it's because it's just like itching. And I take Zyrtec every night, and I use Flonase. And the other night I tried to use Benadryl, and it kept me from sleeping. I did that thing where I kept waking up all night long. So anyway, forgive me if I keep on itching my nose. Anyway, back to these brushes. I was in Ulta, and Brooke said that one of the girls that worked there said that they loved these brushes. So I was like, okay, I'll get them. Oh my goodness, this brush, this powder brush with that Lancome Ecru medium, is just divine. I mean, it is so soft. If this brush had a Chanel handle on it, there's no telling how much money they could get for it. It is fabulous. The shape of it, it's kind of like those Smashbox brushes that I love so much. It's something that's a little different, but just works so well on your face. And then this brush for the blush is amazing. I mean, it just goes right where you want it to go, and it is so soft. These, I think, may be my favorite of all times Real Technique brushes. And if I go in there anytime soon, or the next time I see these, I'm going to get a backup set in case. I don't know if they're limited edition, but I don't know how these will hold up once I wash them a whole bunch, so I want to get a backup set. But they are unbelievable. Now they come with this little itty bitty eye brush that I didn't care for. I've tried to use it twice, and it's just not my kind of brush. Maybe there's something you can do with it that you might find, but it's worth it just for these two. Okay, this is something, I bought these yesterday, and I'm not exaggerating. I have probably bought these blushes, especially one of them. I've probably bought them 5 or 6 times, and every time I get them, I either give them to someone, or they're both like my very much loved Lorac. Do you guys remember Lorac Exposed and Velvet Rope? Those were my favorite all-time blushes, and they're discontinued. So I think the last time I got these, I gave them away because I thought, well, I've already got the Lorac, you know. But I really think that the Luminoso might be a little bit prettier. And it's these Milani blushes. I was in the grocery store yesterday and going down the aisle, and I saw these, and I'm like, I am getting those. So it's the Luminoso, which is, this is supposed to be one of Kim Kardashian's favorites. And I think it's one of everyone's favorites. And this is what I have on today. And can you see how beautiful that is? It is just the most beautiful blush. And I think it's a little bit softer and not quite as corally as the Exposed. I think it's just a little bit softer looking. And then this is the Dolce Pink. And I haven't worn this since I got it. I just got it yesterday, but it is also a beautiful, beautiful color. And I just think if you don't have these, just don't even think about it. Just get them. They are just beautiful. And I do think they're the prettiest ones out of all of this collection. And I know our Ulta is getting rid of, they were selling out of their Neutrogena, and they're replacing it with Milani at Ulta. So that's awesome. They probably already got it on the website too. Okay, this is something I had out here last week, and I forgot to tell you guys about. I bought 2 of them, but Estee Lauder now sells their pump for the double wear. I actually replaced my double wear light. Oh my goodness. Okay, here comes somebody. Hold on. So anyway, where was I? Okay, the double wear pumps. I had replaced my double wear light, and I think I had it the first time in a different color, but I got it in the tawny. And then we were talking about double wear and everything, and I said, it just needs a pump. I said, I always have to get the MAC pump. And they're like, oh no, we've got a pump now. So I bought 2 pumps for I use rattan and tawny in my double wear. And that is just, if you don't have double wear, you just need it. It's so good to even mix in with other things. It's really pretty mixed in with the Giorgio Armani. Anything that's the Luminous Silk. Anything that's maybe too glowy for you, or not quite enough coverage, if you mix in a pump of Estee Lauder double wear, or like with the tawny, it's such a pretty color. It is the most beautiful, warm, but not too orangey or peachy color, and it just mixes in great with everything. So there goes that. But the pumps, and I know they should just go ahead and put it on there, but you know, I'll just let them handle that. Okay, today my lashes are so pretty. I hope that you can see them, and they are a new to me. You guys might have gotten them, but they say new, and they are the Ardell Studio Effects, which means, you know how they say a lot of people double their lashes, and I've done that too, where you'll get 2 different styles and you'll just layer them on top of each other to get the perfect lash. Well, that's the, you know, the concept of these pro designed layered lashes, and this is the Demi Wispy and the Wispies layered, and so that's the ones that I have on today. And I think if you're going for a true Kim Kardashian look, she, I think, usually has the more of the winged out lashes, but if you're going for the Dorit, I think hers are usually just like the Demi Wispies that aren't quite as long on the ends. So if there's anybody else out there that loves their makeup. Okay, now this is something that I did not get to show you last week, and I had gotten one during the sale, and I never did get a chance to show you, but it is a Dior haul. And this is when they had their sale going on, where every 100 you spent, you got a $25 kickback. So I bought a few things, and this is one of them. It is so pretty. I think everyone would love this eyeshadow quad. She said it was one of their best sellers, and it's what I have on today. And it is just, it's like the perfect travel, you know, palette. It is the perfect everyday palette. When I saw that really pretty shade in the middle, that's when I knew that it would be a good one, because you can start off with that color in the crease and you can go anywhere. You can, you know, make it more of a burgundy, warmer tone with that. What I did today is I did this in the crease and underneath, and then I did that slightly shimmery taupey brown on the lid. I did that on the inner corner, and I used that with that really cool Laura Mercier brush that I showed you as my liner. And it's just beautiful. I mean, it was one of those eyeshadows. And today I even forgot to put on my lid primer. I was kicking myself, but I had already gotten like halfway through. But I have been loving the Tarte Shape Tape lid primer. Just love it. I love the applicator. I love how creamy it is. It's easy to blend out. It layers. It's not too tacky. It's perfect. But this is just beautiful. I hope it wasn't a limited edition. Let me see if I can see the name of it here. Does it have a name? Feel. Oh, that's so cool. Feel. F-E-E-L. I love that name. And then they came out with the new lip maximizers and the new Backstage Pros double color glow awakening hydrating balms. And I have loved these for a long time. These are the glosses, and I believe they have the roly. They used to, I don't know if they still do. I don't know, I don't think it does. It used to have like a little roly thing on the end. And the first one I ever bought of these, I had read that J-Lo was wearing it, and I went and got it. I think this was before YouTube. And this was back in the Jenny from the Block days. But you can see that it has just enough color. But what's great about these is they say, I don't know, they say lip maximizers, but it's not in a plumping way. It's more in a very glossy, smooth way. It makes your lips look really smooth the whole way across. And I believe it does have like hyaluronic acid in there, maximum hydration and volume effect, instant and long term. So it's hydrating, I'm sure, with the hyaluronic acid, and it gives you that instant smoothness. It just gives you kind of like that Angelina Jolie or Jennifer Lopez, or, you know, all those girls that have just like the glossy but smooth lips. And I actually went there with Brooke that day, and we both picked this out. And I'm not sure what is the number or the name of this one. It's number 12. And it's called Rosewood, which is that's always, I love everything called, let's see, Rosewood, usually antique rose, radiant rose, anything with like rose in it I usually like. But that one is really pretty. And then I think this is the, nope. I think they had a rosewood in the maximizer, and then we decided to get this one because we wanted something different. This one, the girl that works at Dior said it was her favorite, and it is the holographic purple lip glow to the max. These actually would look good on this with this top I've got on today, but these are like this, and This one, yes. It has kind of like a holographic, but not crazy. Not, you know, where you can't wear it. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love that. It's just got like a neat sheen. That is gonna look really good on. So I'm glad I showed these to you and remembered, because I wanted to start wearing these. But a lot of times I keep stuff out here until I show you. That is so pretty, and it's got such a sheen to it, and it's like a balm. So both of those should hydrate your lips and not dry them out. Okay, I think that is it. Have I got anything else? I've got like those YSL lips that I might show you later on in the weekend. And so I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day and then let you go for today, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. I just wanted to show you that. Today I'm going to wear these shoes that I showed you last week. These shoes are gorgeous. I mean, kind of like the Real Techniques brush. If it was with a Chanel handle, they could get the same amount of money. If these were a Manolo, I think you could get the same amount of money. They are the best, prettiest shoes for the price. If you even think you might want them, you should go ahead and get them before they sell out. They are beautiful. So I'm going to wear them today so you can see them on. Okay, so today I'm just wearing my good old tried and true Obey leather jacket. This is the one I have worn the most. It's probably one of my oldest, and it's just one of those that's just worn in. And then the bodysuit I have on is from Naked Wardrobe, I believe. And then these pants are just some high-waisted, kind of like flare pants, and they are little cheapies from Target. I got Brooke a pair, and I got myself a pair. She wears them to work, and I just thought they would be cool with booties. But today I was just dying to wear these shoes, and I thought they went well with the silver in the jacket. And and they're just very, very comfortable shoes. I think because the toe is kind of closed in, it just makes your foot feel real secure in the shoe. A little bit more secure than like in the Stuart Weitzman Nudist song or Nudist. And they're just beautiful. I hope you guys can see these, how pretty they are. And the color is just fabulous. And then I have not switched out of my Gucci bag yet. Okay, and for accessories, do you ever have days you just do not feel like putting earrings on? Today was one of those days. But I did have these little teeny ones. I can't remember if these are Sheila's little earrings, or I think I might have gotten these at Oliver, but they're just like a little bar of little studs. And then I've got on the ring that my parents gave me for Christmas, and another ring that they gave me. And the fragrance I have on today is the KKW Body. I've ended up wearing that a lot, but it is not one that like lasts all day. It lasts a good while, you know, probably 2 hours. But if you want something that lasts longer, my next favorite lately has been the Arizona. Lasts a little bit longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you saw something that you can go and get this weekend that'll make you feel beautiful. I think you would love just everything I showed. Everything I showed today was a winner, especially the eyeshadow, the blushes, those brushes, and the foundation. I think you would just love all of those, and these shoes. So have a good weekend, and actually I'll see you tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.